Hello everyone, this is Christelle Martinet with a post-eclipse scrying session here. It's been a very difficult period, and everyone that has contacted me and that I've been in contact with, from a very basic level of, my God, I can't find my keys, I can't find my shoes, I'm losing everything, to serious losses, and things just being so mysterious, and signs, being able to see signs and not knowing what they are. Let's take a look at this. All right, now it's true, eclipses do hide things, but they hide things in a interesting manner, in the sense that it's almost as if the universe is asking you to play a game. You know, I'm going to show you this, you have to guess that. I'm going to show you this, but around the corners there's that. And it's interesting, this, because if you are able to see it as not necessarily a game, but a treasure hunt, what you stand to gain is remarkable. The insight, it's insight, really, insight. I don't see many of us, let's say, I don't see many of us interacting. You know, that is not the focus around this period. Yes, there is much interaction. Yes, people work with other people. Yes, there are meetings. Yes. But what I'm seeing here is more a period of going within, understanding, not retreating and not being antisocial, but it's a matter of going within just so you can understand before you go without. I didn't mean that as a pun or a play on words. Going within and outside of you. Yeah, there are surprises coming up. There are many surprises. It's as if, fear not. The surprises are not negative. When they do appear negative, be advised that right around the corner, it's as if, there's an expression in Italian, morte tua vita mea, means your death, my birth, or in this case, my rebirth. And this is what I'm seeing for the more revolutionary incidences that occur, have that underlying energetic theme. Something needs to completely close before I am able then to be reborn. Okay, so it is a natural process. It's as if a natural occurrences will be taking place, but an occurrence that will bring you a boost. That's why that happened, because you were to be reborn. There's a sacrifice, similar to what we see in the card, the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man, when it comes out, tarot readers out there feel certain that we're talking about sacrifice in these terms, serious terms. You have to concede something in order for you to then be reborn. And this, I feel, this is a very strong theme in this period. Post-eclipse. Okay, let's see what the citrine, that was crystal quartz. Let's see what this is, citrine. Now the citrine must be it's almost my most favorite. Of course, crystal quartz, but citrine. There's like a, you see very, your shadow side, okay? Your shadow side, that side, and when I say shadow side, I mean that shadow side of you that does not emerge to the public often, and that you visit less often. Your shadow side in this period is taking on several shades, all different shades. There's just not a shadow dark. It's a shadow more light, a shadow more dark, a shadow darker, shadow lighter, and very different tints and hues. It's as if you're getting to know that shadow life, and you know, the colors that that characterizes that shadow life, and it becomes more familiar to you, and you're able to incorporate that part of you into your reasoning process in everyday life. Really, you understand, it helps you understand many different phenomena that until recently have been hidden from you, have been unknown to you. It's a spiritual movement as well. It's a spiritual reawakening as well. And of course, you know, I know that there are many people who listen and they say, you know, well, what do you mean by shadow life? What do you mean by... and it's difficult for me to give, you know, a vademecum or a definition of every term I used, but people who watch me are probably in a fifth dimensional area, spiritually speaking, and they're on a path to improved spiritual awakening. And most of you, of course, will know what I mean. But if you don't, just take a look at the internet. Just take a look around, and you'll be able to find tons of literature, tons of literature. Now, it's also very, very interesting to note that, as I just said, the shadow side does hide a lot of messages for you in your, not shadow, the light side, in your social side, in your everyday side. And there's not little. I mean, this is basic. It's as if you're going to have to go through this period of analysis. I'll say analysis. It's a period of analysis where you pick and choose the different hues and try to see what they mean for you. That's interesting. I'm going to the... see if this is let's see. There's also, you know, it's not without its difficulties, and this is clear. All right, it's not without its difficulties. And what the most difficulty I find with regards to the notion of analyzing your shadow side and bringing it up to help you and make you understand and use it to your advantage. The difficulties that the insidious nature of that type of work is the fact that, one, for many of you it's done alone. Of course it is. For many of you it's done with an aid, with another person, a spiritual guide, let's say, that helps you see certain things and reveal things of yourself. But most of you do this on your own, and that seems to keep you away and sets you off, keeps you away from your social realm, your friends. But be advised that it's only a very short period. It's like going and taking a refresher course. You know, let me go analyze a little bit, so then I can understand better how either to act, how to react in certain to certain things, and also how to understand things that have happened to me. This amethyst is so enigmatic. It's such an enigmatic stone for me, the amethyst, but it's also a very strong vibrational stone, and a gem, and I see the pain. I see pain, you know, I see pain. If even just for 1 minute, it is pain. And it is not, you know, I'm getting the image of the novel, The Portrait of Dorian Gray, where you, without the analysis, you look in the mirror, you see one thing, and then when you go and analyze and study, you go back to the mirror, you see something else. And you'll find, however, that pain will be buffered, because as you keep looking and then going into the mirror and looking again and going to the mirror, the image that you see changes from moment to moment. And you'll find that at times the image that you see in the mirror is not even clear to you. It's almost as if you're not seeing yourself. And that's a measure of the spiritual development that you're undergoing. And it's extremely interesting. Extremely interesting. Let's go. Oops, sorry. Noise. Windows. Doors are clanging here. We have the idea of reflectiveness, the mirror, and I would advise you, and what I'm seeing is that never stop when you see an image that doesn't appeal to you, when there's something there that just is not right to you. Keep going, go more in depth until you see something that you like, until you see clearer lines, if that's what you want, unless you see more blurred lines because that's what you want. But something that is appealing to you, then you know that you've done a proper analysis and that it will serve you in this moment of time. Ladies and gentlemen, namaste. Thank you for joining me for this scrying session, this post-eclipse March session. Till we scry again. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.